What is up, everyone? It is Thursday. We got Thursday Night Football coming up. 49ers Rams. That's kind of exciting. I did get in the mail today my new set of defensive playing cards, right? So this is all of them. I've already got one set. So this is my second set. They were only $8. I had to order them. Because then if I end up with like a -2 on one side and a -2 on the other side, I don't have to worry about figuring out what is what. Makes it a little easier. So we're good there. We got that. Did you see the APBA newsletter? The 1986 season is available. And I will be buying that tonight because that's my favorite NFL season of all time. Browns go 12-4, win a whole bunch of games, clinch the division with a 34-3 win over Cincinnati in like week 15 or 14, whatever it was. Double overtime game against the Jets in the playoffs. Mark Gastineau gets called for a cheapy pass interference to keep things going. We'll take it. We don't need to talk about what happened after that with the whole drive and John Elway. Whatever. But I love that season. I will be buying that. I don't know if I'm going to play it. I don't know if I'm going to play it on the channel. I don't know if I'm going to play it at all. But I love that season. So I will be buying it. But for now, let's get back to this game. This is game 3 of my 1983 tournament, my March Madness style bracket tournament. We've got the Bengals playing the Packers here. This is like a what's seed? I don't even know what seed this is. Let's see what seed this is. This is a 19 versus 14 seed. So these two teams were probably, one was 7-9, one was 9-7. They both could have been 8-8, something like that. We're right in the middle here. Winner goes on to play Dallas in the second round. It is currently 14-7 Bengals. I think in real life the Bengals won this game pretty big. So it is 14-7. And let's keep it going here. Cincinnati has the ball 1st and 10 on their own 20. 13.5 to go in the second quarter. I do remember Pete Johnson getting injured. I believe he is out for the game. I believe he's out for the rest of the game here. We're giving his carries to Stanley Wilson, the backup. And we've still got Charles Alexander playing running back for him. So that's what we're going to do. So let's get going here. 1st and 10 to 20. The Bengals are a 55-45 run team. So 1 through 11 on the dice are going to be run plays. Here we go. And it's a 19. That's a medium pass. So we're going to start off with Kenny Anderson. Going back to pass. 15 on your defense is A.D. And a 46 is Stanley Wilson. Speak of the devil. He's a C. So we're going to go B.D. on this one. So medium pass B.D. We're going to throw it out to our running back. Going to run a nice little wheel route. See if he can catch something over the middle. A 13. That's a 9. That is going to be just incomplete. See, had he been an A receiver, that would have been complete. So that's, if you're wondering how the indexes come into play, well, right there, you just saw it. Stanley Wilson with the incomplete pass, or didn't get the reception. 2nd and 10 at the 20. And it is a 13, so we're staying with the passer. Even though they're a 55-45, they're going to come out throwing here. All right, a 15 again for the defense. That's an AG. Is it 16? 15, yeah, AG. 66. We're going to hand it off to Rodney Tate, backup halfback. Is going to get this carry. 2nd and 10. A 62 is a 26. Oh, no, that was a short pass. My bad. I do that like when I start every time I start, I do that like early on just at least one time. So let's do that again. 66 is going to be M.L. Harris. M.L. Harris is our receiver. He is a C. M.L. Harris. There he is. He's a backup tight end. C1, Kansas State. Oh, I've been to Kansas State. January 16th. Ooh, the day after. Ooh, he's exactly 2 years and 1 day, 1 year and 355 days. You guys don't care. All right. So Tate's a C, 15's an AD. Make it a BD. And we rolled a 62 for Kenny Anderson. That's a 17 and all that for an incomplete pass. So Kenny Anderson with the incomplete pass. Second one in a row. Rodney Tate. No. M.L. Harris. There you go. And there we go. All right, continue. All right, 3rd and 10. Now we got to go short pass heavy. And we're going to get, a long bomb. I don't think I've done a long bomb for the Bengals in this game. So we're going to do it now. Okay, 3rd and 10, he's going to look deep. All right, so we've got a 32, which is not a very good defense. That's going to be a CG. And it's a 53. That's going to be Rodney Tate again. He's a halfback. Well, this time it will be Rodney Tate. He's a C, so we're going to stay at CG. We're going to go Kenny Anderson. Can't find anybody deep. He's going to dump it off to his running back. A 25. A 25 is a 7, and it's going to be incomplete. And they're going to go 3 and out on 3 straight incomplete passes. Probably not the best offense. With Pete Johnson down, I can see him passing a little bit more than normal here. So let us go punt the ball here. I'm going to bring out Pat McAnally. That's a 24. 24 is an 8. And he's going to kick it 41 yards. It'll be taken by D10. So Pat McAnally, 41. D10. D10 for the Packers is going to be Philip Epps. Phil Epps on the return. 62. That's a 27, and a 27 is always a fair catch. So Phil Epps puts his hands in the air, takes the fair catch. It's 1st and 10 now at the 39-yard lines for Green Bay. Down 14-7. Trying to get back on the score. Get back into this game. Next door neighbor's home. Ooh. Gotta watch what I say. All right, 12. Packers are a throw team, so a 12 is a short pass. All right, I had to check, make sure that she wasn't going to be standing out there listening to me do a game between Green Bay and Cincinnati from 1983. She probably wasn't even born in 1983. All right, so we're going to go short pass. 61. 61 is going to be Gary Lewis. Gary Lewis. And the Playboys? Gary Lewis. There he is. Backup tight end, backup wide receiver. He's a 2. He's a C1. Not a lot of balls went his way that year, but he's a C1. 65 on your defense is AS, so we're going to make it a BS. We're going to go Lynn Dickey to Gary Lewis. Oh, a 12 for Lynn Dickey. Oh, no, it's a 23, and it's going to be intercepted. A W59. Lynn Dickey. All right, let's see what we got here. 16. And then, oh, it's popped up in the air behind the line of scrimmage. It's -9. Holy cow. -9. So Lynn Dickey to Gary Lewis. That's going to be a -9, and it's intercepted. Who got it for the Bengals? 46 for the Bengals is Glenn Collins. I have no idea who that is. Is he a starter? He is not a starter. Glenn Collins. Let's see, there he is. Oh, he's a defensive end. So he batted it up in the air and then chased it down. QS6. Wait, how does he have a... I must have messed up because he has no W rating and somehow he got the interception. I wonder if I mixed up sacks. I don't care. I'm giving it to him anyway. I don't care. All right, because you see I have Glenn Collins here on my interception list. Right there at 46 to 55. But he doesn't have a W number. So I made a mistake when I was doing the... But I don't care. He gets my mistake is his gain. So he gets the interception. 65. That's a 28. And he'll actually lose 3 yards attempting to return it. But the Bengals are going to take over in good field position. Glenn Collins. He'll lose 3. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10 on the Packers, 33. Great play by the defensive end who never intercepted a ball to intercept that ball. All right. Oh, a 20. I just did a 20 for the Bengals, so we're going to call a play. I'm going to go outside run to Charles Alexander. So we are 31 to 15. We'll go outside run. Okay, we just need defense. It's a 13. 13 is BS. Charles Alexander on the outside run. A 35. 35 is a 17. And he'll get 9 yards and get pushed out of bounds. So Alexander for 9. He goes out of bounds. That's going to be 2nd and 1 down to the 24. And we're at 24. Let's go medium pass heavy here. We got a short pass. 31. 31 is CS. 22 is Chris Collinsworth. He's an A. Make it an AS. We're going to go Kenny Anderson to Chris Collinsworth. Oh, 33 is a 4. And he'll get a first down plus 9. So it's going to be 10 yards. So Anderson finds Chris Collinsworth for 10. It's first down. And they're down to the Packers 14 in no time at all. All right, a 4. A 4 is going to be an inside run. 42. 55. 55 is going to be Stanley Wilson. Getting a lot of carries here with Pete Johnson out. 42 is a BD. Pass run. No, I'm sorry. It's a CS. It's a CS. That makes more sense. It's a CS. So Stanley Wilson, inside run. 24. 24 is a 24. And he'll get 2. So Wilson gets 2. And it's going to be 2nd and 8 at the 12. And we're going to go... That's a run. That's going to be an outside run. All right, a 13. 13 is BS. 35 is Charles Alexander. So Alexander against a BS. 15 for Alexander. That's going to be a 17. And he'll get 6 more. He'll take him down inside the 10. Alexander down inside the 10. And it's going to be 3rd and 2 at the 6. And let's go big. We're going to get a 16. That's another outside run. Oops. All right. An 11. That's going to be a good defense against the run. That'll be a BG. 23 is going to be Rudy Johnson, so we'll give it to Stanley Wilson. Stanley Wilson against a BG. 3rd and 2. A 34. Uh-oh. 34 is a 35. He'll have 1 yard. We have a penalty and an injury. So let's check. This is our 4th injury, I believe. Let's check penalty first, though. It's a TE. 16. That's going to be holding on the offense. And they will take that penalty. Move them back. It goes from, instead of 4th and 1, we'll make it 3rd and 12. So it's going to be holding. All right, and we will check the injury now. It is an even number. That is the defense. That is the defense. All right. 60. Oh, 66. Oh, no. It's a 12. That's your D11. And that is going to be your free safety, Mark Murphy. Eventual GM for somebody, the 49ers maybe? Or no, is he the Packers? I think he's with the Packers, actually. He's like a VP or something with the Packers. So he's Mark Murphy. He's a 3. There he is. He's a free safety 3. No W, no QS rating. So he's just a simple 3. So Johnny Gray cannot move to free safety. We have to find a free safety. And neither can our corners. Yeah, our corners can't either. Ow. So we have to find a free safety to replace him. We got a bunch of corners. We got Mike Jolly. So we have a 2. We're going to have to go with a 2. Mike Jolly. Let's see. He's a Mark Murphy. What is he? He's a J. He's a J2. So if we check this... Oh, jeez. Oh, he's out for this game plus the next game. So Mark Murphy. So getting something severe here. So Mike Jolly is going to come in and play. Okay, so he's a 2. So which means we're going to have to take the defense of the Packers down another one. Which means they go to... Let's see, they're a 35-33, so they're going to go down. They're a 34-32 right now. So they're going to go down to a 33-31. And that would make them a -4 against the pass. And a -2, 34-32, wait. 33, I'm sorry, that would make them a -4 against the pass. So they're going to go down to being a -4. And then a -2. Now, I get to use my new defensive cards because I'm using the -2 already for Cincinnati. All right, so they're going to be a -2. Find the -2 card. There it is. All right. So they are now a -4 and a -2. And just to make things easy, let's not mix these cards up. So let's take the -4 from this deck also. I'm sure I'll screw it up at some point, but that's okay. For now, we're good. So we've got a minus, and I'll just show you what we got here. We got a -4 and a -2 now for Green Bay. So they go for they were -2 and even when this thing started. Actually, no, they were, I don't remember what they were because Rudy Johnson, actually I can tell you what they were when it started. They were -2, -4, and now they're -4. Oh, they're -6, aren't they? 30. Oh, yeah, they're -6. They're -4, -6. Holy cow. So their run defense is brutal. Math is hard, guys. There we go. -4, -6. Yeah. So and then that's because they've lost 2 guys. Now one guy does come back at halftime. That linebacker does come back at halftime. Take them back up where they were. But they're going to lose Mark Murphy for this game and the next one. All right. And let me make a note of that. Out next game. Okay. All right. Back to where we were here. 3rd and 14. 3rd and 14 back at the 18. Is that right? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Why did I give him a 12-yard penalty? Oh, man. When you start mixing injuries and penalties, it gets confusing, but that's okay. So we'll go penalty. It's actually a 10-yard penalty. And it's holding. And there we are. All right, we're back in sync. Now 3rd and 12 at the 16. So we're gonna go medium pass heavy, which we do have. And we're gonna get a 6. That'll be a short pass. All right. 46. 46 is AS. 35. 35 for the Bengals is Isaac Curtis, and he is an A. So we're going to stay at AS. So a short pass. Kenny Anderson to Isaac Curtis. 12. Oh, no, a 26, and Kenny Anderson's going to scramble. He is going to run for it here. Doesn't like what he sees downfield. Going to stay in the AS for the outside run. So Kenny Anderson, outside run. 54. Uh-oh, we have a penalty. 5-yard run, but a TE, another penalty. So let's check the TE. 31. 18. That is going to be offside on the defense, and they will take it. They'll take 5 yards and another chance to get that first down. All right, make it 3rd and 7 now at the 11. I'm going to go short pass here. That's all I have. All right, a 16. 16 on your defense is AS. 31. 31 is Pete Johnson, who is injured, so we'll go to Stanley Wilson. He's a C. So 61 was BS. We're going to stay at BS. All right. Anderson to Stanley Wilson. 63. It's a 32. We have an incompletion and another injury. They are dropping like flies. Somebody needs to check the turf here. So we're going to go odd number is the offense. And it is a 4. That'll be the defense. And it's a 6. And that is D3. D3 is Rich Lingo. And is he the one that... I don't even know if he's the one that already got hurt or not. So Rich Lingo gets hurt. Oh, man. This is a messy drive. So Rich Lingo gets hurt. All right, I went back and checked the tape. It indeed was Rich Wingo. I wrote Lingo on the sheet, but it's Rich Wingo. He's who got hurt in the first quarter. So his backup, Randy Scott, is who got hurt this time. So we're down to our third string inside linebacker, and it's going to be Guy Prather. He's going to be your guy that comes in. So no changes to the ratings, thank God, in this case. But it's going to be Guy Prather coming in. Let's check and see how long Randy Scott is out. He is a J. See right down in the left-hand corner. Come on, focus. Focus. There you go. He's a J4. So we'll roll against that. 8. And he is remainder of quarter plus 1 quarter. So he's out until the fourth quarter, but that's okay because Rich Wingo is going to come back in after the half anyway. So nothing really changes here, except they lose another defensive player. That's the third one they lose now. All right, let's see. 3rd and 7. We're trying it again. So short pass heavy is all I got. Is that right? Yeah. I had the 5. I had the TE. I had the incomplete. Oh, no, I had an incompletion but a TE. So that was incomplete. There you go. So I had the incompletion but the TE. And that was to Stanley Wilson, I think. Ugh. No, that was Isaac Kurt. No, that was Stanley Wilson. I'm just going to put Stanley Wilson. I don't remember. I'm just going to put Stanley Wilson. I think it was. All right, so it's going to be 4th and 7 now at the 11. And let's go ahead and kick an extra field goal. It's going to be a 28-yard field goal for Jim Breach. 15 is a 5, and that should be good from that distance. Yeah, that'll be good. So he makes a 28-yard field goal, and that's going to make it 17-7 Bengals. And let's be honest here. If you're watching that drive on TV, you're just like, what's with all the commercials? Because there was a lot of breaks in that one. So, let's keep it going here. Kick it off with Breach. 61. 61 is a 20. That is 61-0-10. So, Breach goes 61. 0-10 for the pack. Is, let's see, who is 0-10? Oh, it's Tim Lewis. So Tim Lewis is your 0-10. He's your OB, so he's your 0-10. And he's a corner. Oh, I guess he could have come in and played safety, huh? I didn't see him. So wait, hold on. Mark Murphy's a 3. Yeah, he could come in and play safety. I didn't even realize that because he was hiding under there. But he's a safety 3. So we're going to change the rankings again. We're going to get rid of the 4-6. Get rid of these two. We're going to make it a 3-5. Go. All right. It's back to normal now, kind of, almost. All right, so returning it is Tim Lewis, your safety. 56 for Lewis is it's a 25. Yikes. He's going to get 6 yards on the return, and that is not good. Tim Lewis gets 6. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 10. For the Packers. All right, there we go. 17-7 Bengals. All right, and they are 55-45 passing. And they're going to start with a 9. That'll be an outside run. So an outside run. A 55. That's Mike Mead, who I've said his name multiple times. Mike Mead. 55. 24. 24 is a BS. So Mike Mead on the outside run. He's a fullback. He only goes inside, so we'll go inside run. All right, BS. 14 for Mead. Oh, no, we have a 33. An F24, a possible fumble. So let's roll the dice. 1 through 4, the fumble counts. And it's an 11. That fumble will not count, so we will use the result of the F24. God, this is an ugly, ugly quarter here. The F20. Have we had one normal play in a while? A 22. And he's going to get 23 yards on the run. Mike Mead gets around the corner. Looks like he was bobbling the ball, but he held on. And he'll get 23 and a first down. Out to the 33-yard line. All right, we have a 7. 7 is going to be an outside run. All right, a 41. 41 is Eddie Lee Ivory. 25 is an AG. So Eddie Lee Ivory against an AG. Does he go outside? Yes, he does. 42 for Ivory. That is an 18. And he'll get 5. All right, 2nd and 5 at the 38 now for the Pack. Okay, a 17. That'll be a short pass. $32. 32 is Jerry Ellis. He's an A. 63 is a BG, and we're going to go to AG. So Lynn Dickey looking for Jerry Ellis against an AG. That's the defense you want to throw against right there. 56 is an 18. It is complete. And he will get 1 yard. Make it 3rd and 4. So Dickey to Ellis for 1. It's 3rd and 4. Let's go short pass heavy here. When we get an 8, that'll be a short pass. All right, a 65. 65 is Jesse Clark. He's a fullback. 24 for the Bengals is a BS. Clark's a C, so we'll stay at BS. We'll go Dickey to Clark. 45. 45 is a 12. That'll be complete. And he'll get... Oh, he'll be a yard short. He'll get 3. He'll get 3. So Dickey to Clark for 3. It's 4th and 1. They're going to have to punt it away. Bring out Bucky Scribner. 32 for the Scribs. And that's a 14. I don't like the sound of that. It's a 31-yard punt taken by D11. So he kind of kicks a pretty poor one there. 31, Scribner. D11 for the Bengals is not John Simons. It is Mike Martin. 36 for Martin is a 10. Right? Yeah, it's a 10. Wait. Yeah, it's a 10. And Mike Martin's going to get 10 yards on the return. So Mike Martin for 10. So it's a net 21. That is not good. Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 37. Looking to add to their lead. Okay. 7 minutes to go in this quarter. And the Bengals are going to start with an inside run. Oh, look at that big 66. That's going to be a B. See, that's what you get there. That's a B. A 66 is a B, G, right? You'd think a 66 would be an A, but because they are what they are, or you think it would be a C, but because what they are, the -5, it's a B. If you look at the even, you can see it's a CG there. So that is kind of where the defensive playing cards do come into play if you haven't used them before. So that's a BG. And 14 is going to be Pete Johnson, so we'll go to Stanley Wilson. 54 for Wilson is another penalty. He's going to lose 2 yards. Thankfully, no injury, but he's going to lose 2, and we have a TE. 21 is 11, and that will be an illegal substitution on the offense, and they'll decline that, and they'll make it 2nd and 12. So Stanley Wilson's going to lose 2. And we'll go 15 for the penalty. It's 2nd and 12, back at the 35 now. Let's go short pass heavy. And it's going to be a short pass. A 22, and it's going to be Chris Collinsworth. 22 is BD, and Collinsworth's going to make it an AD. On the short pass. Kenny Anderson back to pass. He looks downfield for Collinsworth. He'll find him. It'll be complete. 3 yards. A lot of short passes here in this game. And it's going to be 3rd and 9 at the 38. So we'll go short pass heavy again. And we'll get a short pass again. All right, a 23 this time. 23 is a BG. 35 is Isaac Curtis. He's an A, so make it an AG and give him a chance here. So Kenny Anderson to Isaac Curtis for an AG. Oh, a 35. That's going to be complete. He'll find him for 12. It'll be a 1st down. So Anderson to Curtis for 12. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at midfield. 5:45 to go. Oh, we're going to go inside run. $44 on your defense is AG. 46 is Alexander. So Charles Alexander against an AG. Oh, a big 33. That's going to be a 16, and he'll get 11 yards on that run. So Alexander for 11. The Bengals offense is pretty good in this game. I thought Green Bay would not blow him out of the water, but do better than this because of Dickey's card. Dickey has a great card, but it's been mostly all Cincinnati here. Other than, I think there was a long bomb by Green Bay. Other than that, it's been pretty much all Cincinnati. 1st and 10 now at the 39. And it's going to be an inside run. 53 on your defense is BS. 45. 45 is somewhere. 45 is Charles Alexander. So Alexander against a BS. 51 this time. That's a 17. He'll get 4. So Alexander picking up a lot of the slack from Pete Johnson here. It's 2nd and 6. We'll go 12. That'll be a short pass. And it is going to be Chris Collinsworth. And it might be an AG again. 23. Yeah, 23 is a BG. Collinsworth's an A, so we're going to make it an AG. We're going to go Anderson to Collinsworth. 56. That's an 18. And again, it's going to be complete for 1 yard. So Anderson to Collinsworth for 1. Can't get big number 80 down the field there. Let's go 3rd and 5. And we'll go short pass heavy again. And it's a 4. That'll be a short pass. All right, a 32. Oh man, that's another AG, isn't it? 20. Oh, is it gonna be another AG? 32. Oh, it's a CG, so we'll make it a BG because it's Collinsworth again. So make it a BG. Anderson looking for his top receiver. Oh, 23 is not good. It's a 28. He'll get sacked, and he might get taken out of field goal range. That's a 6-yard loss. And who got him? George Cumby gets him for the 6-yard loss. Anderson to George Cumby. Oh, no. And it is going to be 4th and 11 back at the 40. Do we try a 57-yard field goal? I don't think we do. I think we punt this. So we're going to bring out Pat McAnally. Try to pin him deep here. Got a lot of 6s on his card. His 6 is a touchback. 54, and we're going to have a penalty. We have a 36. And that is 22 yards taken by, it says TZ. What is TZ? Oh, that's the penalty. Yeah, so it's 22 yards, D11 TZ. So here we go. Let's check the penalty. Momentarily slipped my mind there. Let's check the TZ. 33, that's going to be on the defense, isn't it? That's a 24, and that is roughing the kicker. I think on blocked or fumbled punts you disregard, but this was not any of those things. And that is going to be a big one for the Bengals. Let me make sure here. Double asterisk, disregard on block kicks or when the snap is fumbled. Well, neither of those things happened. So that is a 15-yard roughing the kicker penalty on the Packers. And the Bengals will get an automatic first down there. And that's a big penalty. It's going to be 1st and 10 down to the 25-yard line. So the Bengals keep possession. And it's going to be a 6. That'll be an inside run. All right, a 45 and a 45. So the inside run is Charles Alexander. And the 45 is a BS. So Alexander against a BS. 16 is a 25, and that is no gain. So Alexander can't get any movement there on the D line. It's 2nd and 10 at the 25. And they'll go short pass heavy. And it's a 16. That'll be a medium pass. Come on, there you go. Medium pass. All right, a 44 for the defense. That is an A, D, and a 55 is Mike Martin. He's a C, so we're going to make it a BD. A medium pass BD. Kenny Anderson to Mike Martin. 16 is a 19, and that is incomplete. It's 3rd down. All right, 3rd down. And Kenny Anderson started off pretty well. He's down to 11 of 21 for 86 yards. Early on, he was playing really well. All right, let's go short pass heavy. We'll get a short pass. All right, a 16. And a 56. 56 for the Bengals is Steve Kreider. He's a tight end A. 16 is an AS, so we'll stay at AS. Ken Anderson to Steve Kreider. Oh, a 63. That's a 32. And we have an RP6. A rare play 6. All right, here we go. Let's roll it. An 11. Ooh. Intended receiver catches pass and goes out of bounds at 8-yard line. After the whistle, he taunts the defensive back. Offense is penalized 5 yards from the 8. Well, taunting certainly isn't 5 yards, but we're going to do what the book says. So it's going to be a 17-yard completion where he goes out of bounds. Kreider for 17. And then we're going to have a penalty, a 5-yard taunting penalty, which, again, in real life doesn't actually happen. 5-yard taunting, but I'll go with the book. Is it in here? How unsportsmanlike? We'll go with that. And that is 0 because I used the, and that is going to be after the play, so that's not going to affect the first down. It's still going to be 1st and 10. It's just going to be 1st and 10 on the 13. Wait, 1st and 8. 1st and 8 on the 13 is not correct. Undo. So it's 1st and 8 on the 8. 1st and goal on the 8. We're going to back them up. I think I might have found a bug. Cincinnati, 5 yards. No first down mark. Maybe the first down marker is in play? Because that would make it 1st and goal at the 13, but it's not. It's 1st and 10 at the 13. So if I do this, we'll go 5 yards. We'll go unsportsmanlike. Boom, boom, boom. No time off the clock. So it's 1st and 13. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it 1st and 10. I should have changed this, yeah. So we'll make it 1st and 10 at the 13. And now we should be back in sync. Hopefully that didn't mess up the game, the Pro Football Helper, but that's okay. All right, so it's 1st and 10 now at the 13 after the completed pass and the penalty. Green Bay, 5 penalties for 82 yards. Bengals, 2 for 15. And a whole bunch of guys are injured. All right, a 10. That's going to be an outside run. $41 and 64. 64 is Larry Kinnebrew. I haven't said his name yet. He's a fullback, and he only goes inside, so we're going to use inside run here. 41 is an AS. So Kinnebrew against an AS. Oh, a 52. That is not a friendly roll. Oh, it's a 32. And we have an RP2. We're going back-to-back rare plays. All right. Here we go. 5. Ball carrier runs to the 3, is stripped. It bounces into the end zone, eludes several players trying to recover, and it's going to roll out of the end zone for a touchback, and the Green Bay Packers are going to take over. 1st and 10. Oh my. So we're going to go run to the 3, I think it said. So Kinnebrew is going to get 10 yards, and he'll fumble. Boom. Is that my only option? Yeah, he'll fumble. And then we'll go fumble recovery, and we're gonna go 0. Ball rolls out of the end zone. Packers ball, and it's gonna be Green Bay 1st and 10 at the 20. After all that, this has been a really ugly second quarter, guys. Holy cow! 2:15. We're gonna go 2-minute drill here for the Packers. We're gonna start medium pass heavy for Lynn Dickey, and it's a 5. That'll be a short pass. This is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 52. 52 is Eddie Lee Ivory, who is a B on short passes. And 32. 32 is a CG. So we'll stay at CG. We'll go Lynn Dickey to Eddie Lee Ivory. Oh, a 23. Lynn Dickey. That's a 26. He's going to take off and run. Well, Lynn Dickey going to try to get outside the pocket here. What was our defense? 32. That is a CG. 65. Oh, it's a 28. He's going to lose. Holy cow, he's going to lose 9 yards. And I know in real life that's probably a sack, but I've just been calling it a run play for -9. Only because I was getting so many sacks in this game doing that. I didn't like I feel like it took away from the realism just a little bit. So that's going to be a loss of 9. It's going to be what, 2nd and 19 now at the 2-minute warning. Let's go medium pass heavy again. And it's going to be a medium pass this time. Inside their own 14 now. 55. That's going to be Mike Mead. He's a C. Cincinnati's defense playing well here. 53. 53 is a CS. We'll stay at CS. And we'll go Lynn Dickey to Mike Mead on the medium pass. 13. It's an 11. It's going to be incomplete. It's 3rd and 19. Lynn Dickey to Mike Mead. All right, let's do it again here. Medium pass heavy. Oh, it's a 20. That's a long bomb. I'm not going to do a long bomb because I did one, but I will go medium pass. We're going to go to the A receiver. We'll go to James Lofton. Let's roll for our defense. And that's, oh, look at that 11 sitting there. That's going to be a CD. Lofton's going to make it a BD because he's an A. And now we're going to medium pass. We're going to go Lynn Dickey to James Lofton. 35. It's an 8. It's complete. Only 9 yards, and he is going to run out of bounds for some odd reason. It's a 9-yard gain, and they're going to have to punt. Back to 4th and 10. Bring out Bucky Scribner again. 14, and we're going to have a penalty. This is so ugly. No, it's a 10. Thank God. I thought we had a penalty. It's a 10. Such an ugly quarter. And all right, so that's going to go 41 D. Oh, no, it's not. It's going to go 42 D10. So punt. Scribner boots at 42 yards. Boom. D10 is going to be John Simmons. Right? Yeah, John Simmons. 54, and we're going to have another penalty. 54 is 36. And he gets 3 yards, but we have a TQ. TQ. 56 on the Q. It's going to be illegal block on the offense. 10 yards from the possession. So we're going to go... that was John Simmons. And we're just going to go 0 yards. Wait. It does not return it. We'll do that. We'll go does not return it. That way it doesn't count against his stats. And then we'll call the penalty. That's an illegal block against Green Bay. Against Cincinnati. Sorry, against Cincinnati. No first down marker in play. We'll call it a chop block. And 15 seconds off the clock. And it's going to be first 10 back to the 28 for the Bengals. And we'll do the same thing. We'll go medium pass heavy for the Bengals here. Minute to go. All their timeouts. And they'll get a medium pass. All right. 66. Their defense comes out now for Green Bay. 66 is CD on the medium pass. 24 is Paul Kaufman. He's an A, so make it a BD. So we'll go... oh, wait a minute. I did that wrong. 24 is actually Dan Ross. He's in tight end. He's an A. So we'll stay at BD. And we'll go Kenny Anderson to Dan Ross. 65. It's a 16. It'll be incomplete. And you know what they're going to do? They're just going to run the ball here. We'll go incomplete. Oops. Actually, let's go one more medium pass heavy. See what happens. 14 is a medium pass. Maybe they can get into like long field goal range. 12. 12 is a CG. 63, it's Kreider. He's an A, so make it a BG. We'll go Ken Anderson to Dan Kreider, or Steve Kreider. 15, that's going to be complete. And he'll get 22 yards and go out of bounds. So there you go. So Anderson finds Kreider for 22. It's 15 seconds. That's going to be first and 10 at midfield. So we're going to do another medium pass heavy. One more completion. They kick a field goal. That'll be a medium pass. 23. Oh, that's terrible defense. That is a BG. And 25. Back to Dan Ross. He's an A. Make it an AG. So Kenny Anderson to Dan Kreider on Dan Ross on the AG. 25. It's going to be complete. He'll get 29. Holy cow. And they're going to use their timeout. And just like that, they're in field goal range. I almost just ran the clock out. I didn't think they'd be able to do it. So we're going to save a second. And we're going to go timeout, Bengals. And we're going to have 16 seconds left. And we're going to bring out... should be 15 seconds left. I added 15 to 1. So we're going to bring out Jim Breach. He's going to try a 38-yard field goal. So Breach. 43. Uh-oh. 33. And that is a fumble. We have an F8. F9. We have an F9. Of course, that's how this half should end. Let's check it here. F9. 16. That is going to be minus, oh my God, minus 24 D3. That's our third string linebacker. So we're going to go field goal. Minus 24. Blocked. Green Bay recovers it. Breach is blocked. So that's going to be all the way back to the 45, and we're going to bring out our third string linebacker to actually try to do something with the ball. He's going to run with it. Unless he's got a fumble. No, this was a block. This wasn't a fumble. And it was, who was it? It was Guy Prathers who I put in. So let's see what he can do with the ball. A 36 is a 27, and he will get nothing. He will fall on it right there. That will end this half. And boy, what an ugly half this was. It's also going to end this video because boy, what an ugly half this was. No. Bengals lead 17-7 at half. I think in real life, I think it was like 34-14 or 34-7, something like that. So we're kind of on pace for that. It's 17-7 now. I'll come back probably tomorrow and try to finish the game, get on to the next one. I want to play some golf. I haven't played golf in a while. So I want to play some golf. Got to finish this one. I got another game in this tournament to do next. I believe it's the Jets and somebody. No, I already did the Jets. Who is it? I don't remember. But I got another game to do. Who is it actually? It is the Jets in Chicago. I get to play with Walter Payton. That's exciting. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I will talk to you all next time.